Okay, we're going to start number 15 on exam 3. Now this is one that uh, there's not a lot of work you can do on the exam. This is something that you got to kind of come into the test knowing, which is why we did project 2, was so that you can understand the relationship between, interest rates, a mortgage, with the, how if you affect or if you change the term, from 30 years to 15 years, how does it change your monthly payment? The last question in the project, which is what happens if you add a certain amount of money um, per month? How much time does it take off your loan? Let's go ahead and look at each one here. So, and what we're going to do is I'm actually going to use the calculator that we used in class. So I'm going to go pull that up. Just hang on one second. Okay. So it says if the interest rate, the monthly payments for a 15-year mortgage will be less than twice the payments for 30 years. So let's just take a $100,000 loan, and for 30 years, interest rate of 5%, and let's just see how much that is per month. And it is $536. Now, if this thing was true, the monthly payments for a 15-year will be less than twice. Okay, well, less than twice. Well, if we multiply this by 2, it would be 1,000. Let's just say 1,080. All right, so let's see what happens when I put in 15 years. Is this monthly payment less than 1,080? Yeah, it is. So A is actually true. Let's put A and put a little check mark at A. Paying a little extra per month, say 10%, can reduce your loan term by years. Okay, well let's see what happens. Let's go back to that 30-year loan, which is $536. So let's pay a little extra. Now let's pay 10%. Now 10% would be, let's just say $54. Okay. All right. And right now, again, it's scroll down here. We're at 360 months. Now, if I pay $54 more, now it's at 294. That means I save 66 months. That's over 5 years. Just paying a little bit more per month, I will save over 5 years of paying. All right, so B is definitely true. An increase in 1% will increase your monthly payment by more than 1%. Okay. So let's just do this real fast. What is 1% of my monthly payment? So 1% of my monthly payment. I forget what. So let's go back to 0. 536, 82. So 536, 82. So that's $5. Okay. So 1% of my monthly payment would be $5. All right. Now what this is saying is that if I increase my interest rate by 1%, it will increase my monthly payment by more than $5. Okay. Well, let's find out if that's true. All right, so let's increase it by 6. So let's see if this goes up by more than $5, which I'm guessing it will. Oh yeah, it does. All right, so that is definitely true. Let's go back to 5% again. Again, you see how it went from 590 to 536. That's much more than $5. So increase your month or interest rate by 1%. You will definitely go up by more than 1% in your monthly payment. Now, most of your payments in the first couple of years on a mortgage go towards interest. Well, that's true. You take a look at this thing again. Your first monthly payment is $536. but 416 of that goes towards interest. But notice that as time goes on, this column right here, the amount going towards interest is going lower and lower. So basically, your last few payments, almost all of it is going towards principal, and none of it is going towards interest. So D is true. And so process of elimination means E is going to have to be the false one. If you have a 30-year mortgage at 12% interest, compounded monthly, then your monthly payment is 1% more than 360th of the amount you borrowed. Wow, I just read that and that was confusing. Okay. If you have a 30-year mortgage at 12%, alright, let's just go see what it looks like to have a mortgage at 12%. 1,028. Alright. 1,028. Then your monthly payment is 1% more than 1/360 of the amount borrowed. Okay, well, what is 1/360th of the amount borrowed? Well, take 1/160th of $100,000. Let's take out that calculator. Okay, turn it on. Alright, so 1 out of 360. So 1/360th of $100,000. That's $277. Okay. What this is claiming is that my monthly payment is 1% more than the value I just got on the calculator. Well, 1%, that's not it. 1% more than this, well, here's 1% of that. How about $2? So 1% of this is going to be $279 or $280. Your monthly payment was definitely more than $280. So your monthly payment is 1% more. Yeah, that's definitely not true. Okay, so that is the end of this problem. Again, it's one that you have to come into the exam knowing, and basically knowing the relationship between, if you affect the interest rate, how much does it affect the monthly payment, and so on. So if you do have any questions, please ask this one in class.